Hello everyone. Do you remember the moment that beautiful Jeannie appeared with a smile that captivated America? From a magical story, I Dream of Jeannie became a cultural phenomenon that has delighted generations and remained beloved for more than half a century. Yet time is the greatest magic of all. While some of its stars have enjoyed peaceful later years, others faced difficult journeys before leaving us forever. What happened to the faces that shaped the childhood memories of millions? Let's find out. Larry Hagman, at 34 when he took on the role of Major Anthony Nelson, portrayed a talented NASA astronaut determined to live by the logic and discipline of modern science. After accidentally freeing Jeannie from her mysterious bottle during a test mission, Tony became the only person aware of her extraordinary existence. His once orderly life was soon turned upside down by Jeannie's unpredictable magic and impulsive attempts to help him. He frequently found himself explaining strange events to superiors, co-workers, and especially Dr. Bellows, whose suspicions never seemed to fade. Calm, intelligent, often overwhelmed by the chaos around him, Tony served as the grounding force that kept the story balanced between reality and fantasy. Larry Hagman passed away at 81 from complications related to cancer after years of serious health challenges. Following his success as Major Nelson, he achieved even greater fame as the legendary J.R. Ewing, one of television's most iconic villains. His career spanned more than 5 decades and brought worldwide recognition, major awards, and remarkable success. Behind the fame, however, he spent many years battling severe liver disease, underwent a liver transplant in 1995, and repeatedly paused work for treatment. Bill Daly, at 38 when he took on the role of Major Roger Healy, portrayed Anthony Nelson's closest friend, a cheerful Air Force officer whose humor brightened even the most stressful situations. Roger often found himself caught in the strange events surrounding Jeannie without ever knowing the full truth behind them. His lovable innocence and talent for stumbling into hilarious misunderstandings made him one of the show's most reliable sources of comedy. Although he frequently added to Tony's headaches, Roger remained a loyal friend who was always ready to help when needed. Their friendship created many of the series' most memorable moments, built on trust, loyalty, and genuine affection. Bill Daly passed away at 91. He was beloved for his natural comedic style, quick improvisation, and distinctive charm on American television. After his success as Roger Healy, he appeared in several popular television series, especially long-running family comedies. While he never achieved the same level of stardom as some of his co-stars and experienced slower periods in his career, he remained a respected and well-liked figure whose warm personality and scandal-free reputation earned lasting affection from audiences. Hayden Rourke, at 55 when he took on the role of Dr. Alfred Bellows, portrayed the chief psychiatrist responsible for evaluating the mental health of astronauts and Air Force personnel. Highly educated, logical, and devoted to science, Bellows was often the first to notice the strange events surrounding Tony Nelson. The more he investigated, the more convinced he became that Tony was hiding an extraordinary secret. Yet whenever he seemed close to the truth, the evidence would mysteriously disappear, leaving him frustrated and bewildered. Serious and meticulous, but often caught in unintentionally funny situations, Bellows became one of the series' most entertaining and memorable characters. Hayden Rourke passed away at 76 from multiple myeloma, a serious blood cancer. Before becoming widely known on television, he spent many years on Broadway and appeared in numerous films and television productions. Dr. Bellows became the defining role of his career, showcasing his unique ability to blend authority with comedy. Although career opportunities became more limited as Hollywood changed in later decades, he remained highly respected for his refined acting skills and classic stage presence. Barton MacLane, at 64 when he took on the role of General Martin Peterson, portrayed Anthony Nelson's commanding officer, a veteran military leader who valued discipline, responsibility, and duty above all else. Shaped by years of service, Peterson represented a firm and decisive authority figure who rarely accepted explanations that lacked logic. He regarded Tony as one of the program's finest astronauts and placed great trust in him. Yet the strange events surrounding Tony often tested that confidence and left him searching for answers. Although frequently frustrated by unexplained situations, Peterson remained a loyal leader who stood by his subordinates when it mattered most. He embodied the practical world where decisions were guided by duty and accountability. Barton MacLane passed away at 66 from pneumonia after a period of declining health. Long before joining the series, he had already built a distinguished Hollywood career spanning more than 3 decades. Known for his commanding presence and powerful voice, he frequently portrayed lawmen, military officers, cowboys, and other authority figures. Though never a major box office star, he earned lasting respect as one of the most dependable character actors of Hollywood's classic era. Emmeline Henry, at 40 when she took on the role of Amanda Bellows, portrayed the intelligent, charming, and graceful wife of Dr. Alfred Bellows. While her husband represented logic and science, Amanda often relied on intuition, compassion, and a deep understanding of people. As Dr. Bellows became increasingly consumed by his efforts to explain the strange events surrounding Anthony Nelson, Amanda frequently brought him back to reality with her thoughtful and insightful advice. She served as a calming presence within the Bellows household, easing tensions and adding warmth to the story. Friendly, approachable, and occasionally humorous, Amanda was a character who naturally earned the affection of those around her. Emmeline Henry passed away at 50 from brain cancer. Although she was never among television's biggest stars, she was admired for her charm and ability to connect instantly with audiences. Following her success as Amanda Bellows, she appeared in several popular television programs during the 1960s and 1970s. Sadly, her career was cut short by serious illness at a time when many opportunities still lay ahead. In her final years, she quietly battled disease while continuing to pursue her work as an actress. Barbara Eden, at 34 when she took on the role of Jeannie, portrayed a centuries-old genie, blessed with extraordinary magical powers and a warm, innocent heart. After being freed from her mysterious bottle by astronaut Tony Nelson, Jeannie quickly made him the center of her world and devoted herself completely to him. Yet that devotion often led to chaos. Eager to help, she frequently used magic without fully understanding the rules of the human world, turning ordinary situations into unforgettable complications. Charming, stubborn, occasionally jealous, yet always sincere, Jeannie provided the perfect contrast to Tony's disciplined and logical nature, creating one of television's most beloved partnerships. Today, at 95, Barbara Eden remains one of America's most cherished television icons. Her entertainment career has spanned more than 7 decades, extending well beyond the role that made her an international star. Despite her success, she endured failed marriages and the heartbreaking loss of her son, Matthew Ansara, to addiction-related struggles. Through remarkable resilience, Eden overcame personal tragedy and became an inspiring voice for families facing similar challenges. Vinton Hayworth, at 61 when he took on the role of General Winfield Schaefer, portrayed a seasoned, high-ranking military officer who often appeared during critical missions and operations at the Air Force Base. Schaefer represented authority, discipline, and the strict standards expected of those under his command. Whenever he arrived, Anthony Nelson and his colleagues faced added pressure to perform flawlessly, especially when Jeannie's unpredictable magic threatened to disrupt even the best-laid plans. With his commanding presence, decisive manner, and confidence shaped by years of service, Schaefer brought a strong sense of authority to the series. Yet his seriousness often made the comedy even more effective when he became caught up in events that defied ordinary logic. Vinton Hayworth passed away at 63 following a decline in health. A familiar face from Hollywood's classic era, he appeared in numerous films and television programs beginning in the 1930s. He was also known as the uncle of legendary actress Rita Hayworth, a connection that brought additional attention to his career. While he was best known for supporting roles rather than leading man fame, he remained a respected and valuable presence in American film and television for decades. Michael Ansara, at 44 when he took on the role of the Blue Genie, portrayed a powerful magical being from the same mystical world as Jeannie, yet one with a completely different outlook and temperament. He often entered Jeannie's life to assert his authority or challenge the choices she had made in the human world. Their encounters were far more than simple displays of magical power. They reflected deeper conflicts over love, freedom, loyalty, personal responsibility, and the right to choose one's own destiny. With his commanding presence, occasional arrogance, and complex personality that was never entirely villainous, the Blue Genie brought drama, intrigue, and excitement to the series, making its magical universe feel larger, richer, and far more mysterious. Michael Ansara passed away at 91 from complications related to Alzheimer's disease. Following his appearance as the Blue Genie, he built a distinguished career through historical dramas, science fiction productions, and westerns. His personal life included a well-known marriage to Barbara Eden, which ended in divorce but remained respectful. The greatest tragedy of his life was the loss of his son, Matthew Ansara, after years of addiction struggles, a heartbreak that deeply affected his later years. Abraham Sofer, at 76 when he took on the role of Haji, portrayed the guardian, mentor, and one of the wisest figures in the world of genies. Unlike characters who often created chaos through magic, Haji served as a voice of wisdom and experience, possessing a deep understanding of the ancient laws that govern Genie's mystical realm. He frequently acted as a spiritual guide, offering advice when Genie faced difficult choices between her traditional responsibilities and her love for Anthony Nelson. With his calm demeanor, vast knowledge, and commanding presence, Haji appeared at pivotal moments to reveal magical secrets and help resolve problems beyond the abilities of others. His guidance brought depth and balance to the series' fantasy world. Abraham Sofer passed away at 91 from age-related causes. Before becoming a familiar face on American television, he studied law in England before turning to acting. Known for his distinguished voice and dignified presence, he was frequently cast as kings, scholars, religious leaders, and other intellectual figures. Over a career spanning many decades, he appeared in numerous film and television productions, earning lasting respect as one of Hollywood's finest character actors. Paul Lynde, at 40 when he took on the role of Alan Kerr, portrayed one of the series' most memorable comic supporting characters. Alan was an outspoken, curious, and slightly eccentric man who often found himself caught up in the strange events surrounding Anthony Nelson and Genie. Although he possessed a sharp eye for detail, he frequently reached the wrong conclusions, creating even more confusion in situations that were already complicated. What made Alan so entertaining was that, despite having no magical powers or military authority, he consistently left a lasting impression through his charm, unexpected reactions, and witty exchanges. His appearances brought an extra layer of humour that audiences always enjoyed. Paul Lynde passed away at 55 from a heart attack. He was widely regarded as one of America's most beloved television comedians during the 1960s and 1970s. Following his television success, he became a familiar guest on many popular programs and earned nationwide recognition. Behind the laughter, however, he faced personal struggles and loneliness, while later years were marked by declining health and career setbacks that gradually dimmed the spotlight he once enjoyed. Jane Dulo, at 54 when she took on the role of Burly Nurse and several other guest characters, portrayed one of the familiar supporting performers who helped give the series its distinctive comedic charm. Although she was not part of the main cast, each appearance brought lively energy, natural humour, and a memorable screen presence. Her characters were often straightforward, practical, and occasionally short-tempered women whose down-to-earth attitudes created a fun contrast to the supernatural events unfolding around them. As the Burly Nurse, she represented a voice of common sense amid situations that defied explanation. Through her expressive reactions and effortless comedic timing, Jane frequently turned even small roles into memorable moments. Jane Dulo passed away at 63 from heart disease after years of declining health. Before her television career, she worked in stage performance and comedy, building the strong foundation that later made her a dependable character actress. Throughout a career spanning several decades, she appeared in numerous popular programs and earned a reputation for bringing depth and personality to supporting roles. Even in her final years, she continued working despite health challenges, reflecting her lifelong dedication to the performing arts. Joseph V. Perry, at 53 when he took on the roles of a bartender and various military personnel, portrayed one of the familiar supporting actors who appeared throughout the everyday stories surrounding Anthony Nelson and his colleagues. As a bartender, he often served as a witness to confidential conversations and rare moments of relaxation among the officers. In his military roles, he brought authenticity to the disciplined world of the armed forces, reflecting its responsibilities and pressures. His characters frequently represented ordinary people, living on the edges of extraordinary events, allowing viewers to see how the real world reacted to the strange situations created by Genie. With his natural and dependable acting style, he made even brief appearances feel genuine and memorable. Joseph Perry passed away at 84 from age-related health complications. He belonged to a generation of performers who witnessed the growth of American film and television from its early years. Before becoming a familiar face on television, he spent many years working in theatre and film, earning a reputation as a reliable and versatile character actor. Over a career spanning decades, he appeared in numerous productions and consistently brought depth and realism to his roles. Thank you for joining us on this journey back to the cherished memories of television's golden age. We hope you enjoyed revisiting the lives and legacies of the talented stars who brought these unforgettable characters to life. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow fans so we can continue preserving these remarkable stories together. Until next time, thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again for another trip down memory lane.